You know, the sorrow that comes into our lives never comes to break us. Krishna never gives pain to destroy anyone. He gives pain only to shape the soul he has chosen for his blessings. The pain you are carrying, the nights you cried silently, the words that burned inside your chest but you couldn't express, Krishna has heard every bit of it. No silent prayer is ever lost with Krishna. He turns every tear into a blessing. There comes a time when people misunderstand you. The world does not stand beside you, and every door seems closed. In that very moment, Krishna opens a door created only for you. Remember, Krishna never takes you to a place where you don't belong. He always pushes you towards the place where your light can shine brighter. Whatever you lost, it was Krishna's way of protecting you. Whatever made you cry, it was his process of purifying you. And the fact that you're still standing proves you are chosen by him. No matter how much pain comes into your life, learn to trust Krishna. He may delay, but he never fails. Where you are standing today, this is not the end. Krishna hasn't written the best chapter of your life yet. The pain you are enduring today, tomorrow that same pain will become your strength, your light, your greatest blessing. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Radhe Krishna, dear friends. Today's video begins with a profound truth. The very moment you came to listen to this divine message, that moment itself, Krishna touched your heart. Because Krishna's words never come into anyone's life by accident. They come only when Krishna himself decides to open a new door of blessings in your life. My friends, all of you who are listening to this video today, Krishna is standing right before you, invisibly. And he is saying, do not fear, I am always with you. So before we begin the video, write Jai Shri Radhe Krishna in the comments below and let your devotion spread across the universe, because just your one comment might become the light in another devotee's life. Now friends, let us dive into that ocean of devotion where every word carries Krishna's blessings, every sentence holds the grace of God, and with every breath you will feel Krishna's presence. A request at the end of the video. If you feel that today's message touched your heart, then do not let this light remain only within you. Share this video with all Krishna devotees so that Krishna's blessings can reach thousands more. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.
You know, the sorrow that enters your life never arrives to destroy you. Krishna does not send pain to break a soul. He sends it to shape the soul he has personally chosen for his divine purpose. The ache you carry in your heart, the nights you cried without a sound, the words that burned inside your chest but never found a voice, Krishna has witnessed all of it. With him, not a single silent prayer is ever lost. Every tear you shed becomes a seed from which he grows blessings. There comes a time when people fail to understand your heart. The world steps away from your side and every path appears blocked. But in that moment, Krishna opens a door no one else can see, a door crafted only for you. Remember, Krishna never leads you to a place where you do not belong. He gently pushes you toward the space where your inner light can rise higher, shine purer, reach further. Whatever slipped from your life, it was his protection. Whatever hurt you deeply, it was his purification. And the fact that you are still standing today is the greatest sign that you are one of His chosen souls. No matter how heavy your pain feels, trust Krishna. He may remain silent, he may take his time, but Krishna never fails. Where you stand today is not your final chapter. The most beautiful page of your destiny is still in His hands, waiting to unfold. The pain that burdens you today, tomorrow that same pain will rise as your strength, your light, your divine blessing. Jai Shri Krishna.
There are moments in life when you feel completely alone, as if no one understands your pain, no one sees your struggle, no one hears the quiet battles you fight every day. But Krishna, He watches you even in the darkness where no one else can reach. He knows the weight you carry, the wounds you hide behind your smile, the storms you walk through silently. And when your heart whispers, "I can't anymore," Krishna gently answers, "Yes, you can. I am with you." Because the soul He chooses is never allowed to break. It is only allowed to transform. You may think your life is falling apart, but in truth, it is falling into place. Krishna removes people because their chapter in your life is over. He closes doors because those paths will harm your spirit. He delays blessings because He's preparing something far greater than you ever imagined. Sometimes the path becomes harder right before it becomes beautiful. Sometimes the battle becomes heavier right before the victory appears. And sometimes your deepest pain becomes the birthplace of your highest purpose. So don't fear the storm you're in. Krishna is not punishing you. He is positioning you. He is lifting you. He is strengthening you for the very blessing you prayed for. One day soon, you will look back at this phase and smile with tears, not because it didn't hurt, but because Krishna turned every hurt into healing. Your story is not over. Krishna is still writing, and His endings are always miraculous.
There are
Jai
moments
Shri
in
Krishna.
life when the soul feels unbearably silent, as if the whole world has stepped away, as if no one truly sees the weight you drag through each day, the wounds you hide behind your tired smile, the storms that rage inside you while you stand still on the outside. But Krishna watches even the tears you don't allow to fall. He walks into the darkness no other heart can enter. He listens to the cries you whisper only within your soul. He knows when your heart trembles and softly says, "I can't anymore." And with infinite compassion, He answers, "Yes, you can, because I am with you." For the soul He chooses is never meant to break. It is meant to rise. It is meant to transform into something divine, something unshakable, something blessed. You may feel like your world is falling apart, but in truth, it is falling perfectly into place. Krishna removes people not to hurt you, but because their role in your sacred journey is complete. He closes doors not to limit you, but to protect the future He is preparing for you. He delays blessings not to deny you, but to make sure they arrive at the moment your spirit is ready to hold them. Sometimes the path becomes harder just before it turns beautiful. Sometimes the night becomes darker just before dawn breaks open. Sometimes your heaviest pain becomes the birthplace of your highest purpose. So do not fear the storm. This is not punishment. This is positioning. This is preparation. This is Krishna, lifting you, shaping you, guiding you toward the very miracle your heart has prayed for. A day will come when you look back at this chapter of struggle and smile through grateful tears, not because it didn't hurt, but because every hurt became healing, every delay became protection, and every tear became a blessing in Krishna's hands. Your story is not ending, it is only unfolding. Krishna is still writing, and his endings, they are always miraculous. Jai Shri Krishna.
There are moments in life when the soul becomes so silent, so fragile, that even breathing feels like a burden. Moments when the whole world walks past you without knowing how much strength it takes just to stand, just to smile, just to keep yourself from falling apart. People see your face, but Krishna sees your truth. He sees the storm swirling behind your calm eyes. He sees the scars you call "I'm fine." He sees the battles you fight in absolute loneliness, the ones no one applauds, no one understands, no one notices. But Krishna enters the places no human love can reach. He gathers the tears you never allowed to escape your eyelids. He listens to every trembling prayer you whisper only in your heart. He knows the exact moment your soul shakes and says, "I can't anymore." And with the gentleness that can only come from the divine, he answers, "Yes, you can, because I am here." For the soul he chooses is not crafted for breaking. It is crafted for rising. It is built in silence, shaped through pain, strengthened through surrender, and crowned through faith. When it feels like your world is collapsing from every side, remember, things don't fall apart. They fall into place. Krishna removes people not to create emptiness, but to create space for the blessings you prayed for. He closes doors not to confine you, but to protect you from paths that were never meant to carry your destiny. He delays blessings not because you are unworthy, but because he is aligning the miracle with the version of you that is ready to hold it. Sometimes the path becomes unbearably hard, just moments before it becomes breathtakingly beautiful. Sometimes the night grows darkest, just seconds before dawn breaks. Sometimes the pain you think will end you is the very pain that awakens the purpose you were born to fulfill. So don't fear the storms. This is not punishment. This is preparation. This is divine alignment. This is Krishna placing you exactly where your greatness can rise. And one day, not far from now, you will look back at this chapter with eyes full of grateful tears. Not because the struggle was easy, but because the struggle was holy. Because every heartbreak became healing. Every delay became divine timing. Every tear became a blessing when it touched Krishna's hands. Your story is not closing. It is unfolding with a grace far beyond your imagination. Krishna is still writing, and the endings he writes are always
miraculous. Jai Shri Krishna.